Get back. Come on. Let's go. Fine. Fine. Oh, hey, here.
I see two big sheds right up in front of us here. Nope, it's Dreamer. I see the big fork.
Fine. Good girl. Hold. Hold. Good dog. That's a good dog. That's definitely Dreamer. Can you believe it?
So cute.
Good girl. Touch it up, Faith. Good girl. Here. 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 She's like, these are bigger sheds than I'm used to grabbing.
Look at her.
Hold. Hold. Good dog. That's a good dog. Good dog.
I cheated. I saw him before she could even had a chance to smell him. Man, look at that dude. Man, I don't know what he's gonna score, but look at all these extra little points inside here. This brow tine was just as long as that other one, and he broke it off. It actually had a split on it. Look at those, dude.
That's so cool.
Unbelievable.
The story of this buck started back in 2017 when I first saw him on a November morning not far from his core area. Little did I know at that time how many hours would be dedicated to this buck over the next 3 years. After getting a picture of him that December with the sun shining on his face, the name Dreamer popped in my head and it just seemed to stick.
We get to celebrate not only the hard work that we put in, but just celebrate.
He made a good jump in 2018 as a 4-year-old, and I picked up one of his sheds, so I knew he made it another year. In 2019, Dreamer absolutely blew up into a giant. I made a camera move over a fresh scrape line and right away got pictures of him along with an old mature 7.5-year-old buck we called Holyfield.
Parts to this, lots of raffle prizes.
Just couldn't pass it off.
You're probably looking forward to the most, Mike.
Oh, I mean, you always want to kill the biggest buck, but really it's about killing the oldest buck, and that's what we just did. Who knows, maybe I'll get a crack at Dreamer late season.
I knew Dreamer would stay close, and I was pretty excited to possibly have an opportunity at him late season. But after finding out that he had broken off his right brow tine in December, I decided then that I was going to give him one more year.
Pretty crazy how different this stand looks with all the leaves off and snow on the ground. The steps were like full of ice. Everything's iced over. Pretty crazy. Maybe just a little bit dangerous too. Last time of the year, buddy. Next year at this time, 9 months from now, we'll be sitting here.
Logan Burden and I got to go up to North Dakota, and we were after some ducks, but we actually were able to get into a lot of different waterfowl species.
Yep, we hunted a ton of snow geese, and we were trying to shoot the ducks, and me and Ronnie always joke around. Ronnie hates shooting snow geese when we're supposed to be shooting ducks. So great episode. Obviously, we always look forward to going up to North Dakota every year. We also all of our sponsors have donated a ton of raffles, and we raffle off a ton of products, whether that be a new bow, from Bowtech, a TriStar shotgun. Garmin's provided a ton of product. Kent Ammunition's provided some shotgun shells. Just tons of prizes from all our sponsors. So, something that all these people out here waiting to get in the door look forward to every year is, the raffle. So
yeah, so the doors have not opened yet. We're getting ready to open them here in just a few minutes. But before we open the doors, we just kind of want to take you outside and show you what it's like. Well, all these people, some of these people have been standing out in line for hours because the first 200 people that come into the door are going to get a 20-ounce YETI travel mug, actually. And so let's just, hey, you guys ready to party tonight? Woo! Look at this. If you could just come around here, you can see the line stretches down there towards the front of the actual hotel. I mean, we just got all of these people in attendance. We got people, mostly y'all local from different parts of the country. Y'all from Kansas City. How many Kansas City people we got here? Is there anybody here not from Kansas City? Really? Oh, you guys are. Where are you from?
We're from New York, Central New York.
Whoa! New York? Are you a Yankee?
No.
Well, thank you for being here. What's your name?
Travis.
Travis. What's your name?
Gloria.
Gloria.
Bambi.
Steve.
Steve, thank you. When did you guys leave to you came here to all the way across the country just for this event?
Yes, we left Thursday morning.
Wow, well, thank you guys so much. You guys said that you were not from Kansas City, right? Where are you from?
North Missouri.
North Missouri, all right. And where are you from?
Kansas City.
Kansas City. You guys want some koozies? We got some Mossio koozies here we're going to throw out. There you go. Actually, it's kind of hard for me to throw them out and hold the microphone at the same time. We got tons of prizes for you guys, tons of prizes that we're giving away. And it looks like you guys are going to be one of the first 200 people in the door to get a YETI travel mug that's laser engraved with the Heartland Premiere logo. As you can tell, there's lots of excitement. The doors are going to open up in just a little bit. We're going to send it now inside to Sean Luchtel, who's going to be visiting with Skylar Wersig.
All right, thanks, Ronnie. Thanks for passing it over here. The crowd's super excited, as you guys can tell. But right now I want to talk to Skylar, and we've got Jack Wersig and Mike, Skylar's dad, Mike Wersig, as well. I'm sure you guys are familiar with who these people are right here. But tonight they're essentially the main event for Heartland Bowhunter. We'll kick off the show with the Heartland Waterfowl episode, followed up by the Heartland Bowhunter episode. And these guys are the main event. And tonight's episode's definitely different than things we've done in the past. So we're super excited to share this one. Just wanted to ask you guys, how your fall went last year, essentially, and really just give us a little hint about how this tonight's episode's going to play out.
Okay. Well, we pretty much couldn't have drawn it up any better the way that it all went down. We took Jack out on his first ever deer hunt. And what state were we in, buddy? Kansas. And what did you hunt with?
Crossbow.
Crossbow, yeah. And on the second day, do we have some luck?
Yeah.
Yeah? How many points did he have? 10. Because he got 2 little pop-out points. He's really an 8-pointer, but he's behind us on display right here. He's counting that one and that little nub right there to make it 10, which is pretty cool. And then, to top it off, my dad got our #1 hitless buck on our farm, and he's right over his shoulder, and he's been a thorn in our side for I don't know how many seasons. He's like 7 years old, I think we were at, so yeah, it was an amazing fall.
So we've got a very special episode, as I said earlier, but we've also got something else going on afterwards. As you guys can see the sign back here, live auction. We're auctioning off a Bowtech Realm, which was Mike Wersig's bow that I assume you shot this buck with, along with Jack's crossbow Excalibur Micro 340 TD. We're auctioning that off to a very special organization to you. Can you tell us a little bit about that, and actually, first off, what it is and a little bit about it?
It's the Wounded Warrior in Action Foundation. It's a nationwide charity. They honor wounded combat veterans, Purple Heart recipients, and so Purple Heart recipients can actually apply to go on incredible hunting and fishing trips, and they're hosted by volunteers, and there's chapters all across the country. My good buddies involved with the chapter up in northern Missouri who introduced me to them. It's just a super cool thing, and a great way to honor those guys who serve it all for us.
Well, we really appreciate you giving back to them, and can't wait to see what we can raise tonight.
Excited.
Yeah, are you excited, Jack?
Yeah.
Sweet, we are too. All right, well, I'm going to pass it on to Logan, and he's going to talk about the Heartland Waterfowl episode with the guys from North Dakota.
Thanks, Sean. Guys, we got Mike and Cody here from North Dakota. These are 2 of our good friends that we've been hunting with for a long time now. The first 2 episodes that we did are from hunting with these guys. Episode 1 and episode 2. Tonight we're showing the second episode, which was when we were in North Dakota in November. The first one was when we were from August. Mike, what do you remember most from that hunt?
Well, it was mostly the scout, a lot of driving around, a lot of hanging out with the guys, a lot of having fun. And then some really good hunting.
Perfect. Yeah, we're planning on coming up and focusing on ducks this entire time. And we had a big cold front come through, and the ducks kind of just shut down flying. So we kind of just picked away at the snow geese, made sure that the feeds that we were finding had a bunch of snows in it. And Cody, if you remember, right, tell us a little bit about that point in time when that cold front came through. And I mean, there was a ton of snow geese in that area.
Yeah, I mean, everywhere you look, there was snow geese flying around. And yeah, when we really get that first cold front of the year, those ducks just really, it takes a long time for them to adjust. It takes a few days, and you guys really got to experience that. So it made it tough.
Yeah, we had some good hunting. Like I said, we shot a lot of snow geese, and the ducks just wanted to sit tight. They weren't flying until after legal shooting lights, so really not a whole lot we could do. Look forward to showing you guys this episode here later on this afternoon, and we'll kick it over to Mike.
All right, here we go. It's go time. Got the YETI travel mugs, got the black and the navy. First 200 people in the door. getting one of these bad boys. And we have a consolation prize. Don't you worry. If you're number 201, you get a 1-year Elite Onyx membership. The next 100 people get one of those. So nobody's going home empty-handed tonight. That's our goal, at least. Here we go. All right, what's up? First two, number 1 and number 2, limited edition. Come on in, y'all.
Thank you.
They're going to be flooding in here, stopping by to get the Yeti. What's up, boys?
Good.
Hey, hey. Hey, what's going on? These are diehard tailgaters. Been out there. Been out there tailgating. I like it. It's Kansas City, man. It's just like that, a lot of that Chiefs atmosphere, you know what I'm saying? Y'all come on in right here. Step this table to the left right here is going to be where you're going to pick up your Yeti. Hey, how are you? Good. Oh, yeah. What? Oh, that was just a joke. What? There's no Yetis. No, I'm kidding. Come on in. He's going to grab his Yeti and turn around and leave. Come down this way. Yeah. Hey, guys, just a reminder, take your picture here, hashtag Heartland Premiere, tag the accounts, and we're actually going to give away, one person who does it, we're giving away a Garmin Zero A1i Pro, the expensive one, the top of the line one. What's up? How's it going? Good, how are you? Good. One per customer now. What's up, guys? All right, we're going to make our way down here. Tons of raffle prizes down here that we talked about. And Ronnie's down here with Rodney from Restoration House. Going to interview him and talk a little bit about what we got going on tonight for them.
All right, thanks, Mike. Now we're inside the Heartland Premiere at Stoney Creek Hotel and Conference Center, and I'm here with my new good friend, Dr. Rodney Hammer. I love saying that, Doctor, right before.
Yeah, Ronnie, appreciate it, man.
So, look, last year we got to know Rodney because he is the founder and the president of an incredible organization here in the Kansas City Metro called the Restoration House of Greater Kansas City. Been about 7 years, I think, that you guys have had this up and going?
Yeah, it's in our 8th year.
8th year, all right. And so last year, Sean auctioned off the bow that he used in the episode to raise a little bit of money for the Restoration House, which is an organization that houses, protects, and rehabilitates victims of human trafficking. And believe it or not, right here in the middle of the heartland, Kansas City is a top 5 hub for human trafficking. So maybe kind of just, look, I don't want to like put down the mood of the evening, but it's a serious topic. And I think we need to get below the layer and talk about why it's so important for us as a community to help out your organization and raise some funds.
Yeah, thank you, Ronnie. We appreciate Heartland Waterfowl, Heartland Bowhunter supporting us. Appreciate the golf tournament, the opportunity tonight. Human trafficking is the 2nd largest criminal enterprise in the world, fastest growing. Unfortunately, human traffickers are targeting our children, they're targeting our families, they're targeting the vulnerable in our society. And so we restore victims and survivors of human trafficking, but we also partner with law enforcement, with other organizations, both to highlight the problem and also to seek to put away traffickers.
We actually had a really good interview. Sean Luchtel from Heartland Bowhunter and myself on my podcast called the Papa Ron Podcast. You came over to my studio and we had a really lengthy conversation. I'd encourage people to check that out because, you know, as a dad, you know, we as parents want to know what is it that we can be doing to better position our kids not to be a victim of that. And so I think it's a really good opportunity for you guys to get you know, some information there. Rodney's very open about that. If somebody wanted to contribute or be a part or know more, how would you encourage more people to get involved?
Yeah, the easiest and most direct thing you can do is to go to Restoration House KC, the letters KC.org, to our website. You can click on Get Involved. You can find out how you could donate, how you could volunteer. We have resources, things people can learn from. and other information where you can both educate yourself and find out how you can contribute.
You talked about the Charity Golf Classic. This year was the first time we've ever done that. We've had golf tournaments. I shouldn't say golf tournaments. We've had golf outings with friends and family and a few sponsors that would be in town. But this was the first year, as much as the community has poured into everything that we've done with HB and HW, we felt called to give back. And we put together our first ever Charity Golf Classic yesterday, completely sold out, not only with 36 teams, 144 players, 18-hole sponsors, a beverage cart sponsor, and we raised a significant amount of money that exceeded my expectations. And we're going to be presenting that check to Dr. Rodney Hammer on stage tonight at the Heartland Premiere. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for.
And how cool was it that the whitetails showed up on the course?
Yeah,
you guys were warming up, so.
It was really good.
Really appreciate it. Yeah, that was outstanding. Appreciate it very much.
Fantastic. There's a lot happening tonight, and we're so excited that you're watching live on Facebook, YouTube, and the Mossy Oak Go Live app. The Heartland Premiere at Stoney Creek Hotel and Conference Center in Independence, Missouri is coming up next. Annual Heartland Premiere. Thank you guys for being here. Big round of applause, yeah. I'm going to need Mike and Sean and Logan, if they're in the vicinity, to come on up. So yeah, 7th year, man. Hard to believe that we've been doing this 7 years. We've done it at a couple different locations. This is probably, year 4 that we've been here? 4 or 5? I don't know. A little bit different this year. We typically do this premiere event at the end of June, but there was a scheduling conflict that gave us a little shorter runway to promote it this year. And so the only available date was this particular weekend. So thank you guys for being understanding of that. Who's that for? That's for me? Thank you. There's a lot of familiar faces that are here tonight. So thank you guys who have been coming year after year to this event. But I also came across a lot of unfamiliar faces. So is this your first time? If it's your first time at the Heartland Premiere, raise your hand. See how many people are here. Look at that. Thank you guys. We really do appreciate you being here. For those who don't know, this is the 2nd year that we've been streaming this event live on social media. And we are actually proud to be not only doing this on Heartland Bowhunter and Heartland Waterfowl's Facebook and YouTube pages, but with a great partnership with our camo sponsor, Mossy Oak. We are also streaming this live on the Mossy Oak Go app. So thank you, Mossy Oak, for being such a wonderful partner and allowing us to share our content and this wonderful event on that platform. We also want to thank Stoney Creek. They've been a wonderful partner with us, and as a matter of fact, we've got this pretty much inked that this is going to be the home of the Heartland Premiere for the next 3 years, so we're excited about that. It's a great facility, centrally located. Hospitality has been wonderful, gives you a place to stay, so we're really grateful to the Stoney Creek Hotel and Conference Center. I also want to take this time to thank our presenting sponsors and those who are in attendance tonight, Midwest Land Group, Brian Kraft, Steve Mott, Bryce Noon, and all the Midwest Land agents. If you're an agent, raise your hand. Thank you, guys. I know there's a lot of people still standing in the back. Thank you. I see it there. Look at there. Look at there. All these Midwest Land Group agents that are here today. Thank you. Thank you, guys, for your support each and every year for the Heartland Premiere. I also want to thank those supporting sponsors, some who are in attendance and some who couldn't be here. Five Land and Holding. Joe Palumbo, who's a member of Heartland Waterfowl. Him and his partner Dave Simon couldn't be here, unfortunately, but they're a supporting sponsor of tonight's event. I also want to thank the guys for Redmond Hunt and Trophy Rock, Kirk Conley and Isaac Boone. Where are you guys at? Yeah, I played in front of these guys at the golf tournament yesterday. They drive into you? Oh, yeah, they were trying to hit me. It's like I had a target on my back the entire day. No, seriously, great guys. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it. Lacrosse Footwear. Lacrosse is both partners of Heartland Waterfowl and Heartland Bowhunter. We're going to be raffling off some prizes from Lacrosse, so we want to thank them for being a supporting sponsor. Also, Dell's Powersports, Mark Murphy, Mike Dewar, David Warford, and Sasha Rushton. Are you guys in the, I know, there you are, way back in the back. Thank you, guys, really do. Thank you and the Spencer family for being a part of this event. Greatly appreciated. Dell's Powersports, located in Grain Valley, Missouri. We want to thank Traeger and also YETI for also being supporting sponsors of tonight's event. Also want to thank some of those sponsors and partners who are in attendance. Nolan May and his wife Liz. Nolan from Carlson's Choke Tubes. All right, where are you at, Nolan? Big old Nolan. There he is right there. Thank you, buddy. Nolan came in all the way from Western Kansas, Oberlin, right? Oberlin. Thank you, guys. Really do appreciate you coming here today. Croft Trailer, Jamie and Misty Hutchins. Where are you at? Jamie, where are you at? He might be back out there by the booth. Croft Trailer, a great sponsor of Heartland Waterfowl and a great supporting sponsor for years with this program. Also, is John Paul here? Nope. Nope. Okay. County Toppers, I don't think they were able to make it. Also, Tornado Alley. So from Emporia, Kansas, you got Jose and Sean. Where are you guys at? Tornado Alley. They must be at the bar. Oh, there they are, right over there. Thank you, guys. Each and every year you guys show up. Thank you and your wives for being here tonight. Garmin. Do we have the guys from Garmin here? No, couldn't make it. And then some good friends of Heartland Waterfowl who made the drive all the way from North Dakota. Mike and Brenda, Cody and Kylie Beiswinger. Where are you at? I saw you a little bit. There you are. Woo! The 12-hour drive all the way from North Dakota just to be here for this event. Thank you, guys. Well, I know how Mike drives. It probably wasn't 12 hours. It was probably closer to 10 and a half. But either way, thank you. Lots of amazing rifle prizes are going to be given away tonight. And so we want to thank all the sponsors who contributed, including YETI. How many of you got one of the first 200 Heartland Premiere travel mugs? Thank you. And thanks to you guys who are getting here early to get in line for that, especially sitting out there in the rain. In addition to that, Onyx has donated 100 Elite one-year memberships. So thank you, Onyx, and thank you to Bass Pro Shops, who gave out 500 10% off coupons. If you got one of those coupons, you need to use it in the next couple days because it'll automatically get you entered to win a $250 gift card right here at the Bass Pro Shops in Independence. At this time, I need Chandler, I need Drew, and Brandon. Where are you guys at? There's Brandon, there's Chandler. Where's Drew? Drew, don't be that guy. Come on. I'm going to give Drew a second to get up here. So, naturally, we're the guys in front of the camera. We got a whole field production crew. But these are the guys who don't get really the recognition that they deserve. These are the guys who are the magic behind the scenes with their computers, who produce all of the content and are incredibly talented with producing the post-production of the show. So Brandon Franklin, Chandler Shoemaker, Drew Yurkowski, give it up for these guys. We would not be who we are if it wasn't for these three men. So really do appreciate you all so much, and we love you from the bottom of our heart. Nope, you have to stay up here. The guy with the microphone's in charge. All right, let's introduce the teams. Let's start with Heartland Bowhunter. I need Sean and Ashley. So if Ashley, Sean is Ashley's wife, if Ashley would come up here and join Sean. I also need Mike and Bridget, Rex and Mary Luchtel, Skylar and Bethany Wersig, Ty and Jill Easley, Clayton and Courtney Campbell. I really screwed this up last year, and I have not felt right about it since, but I need Trent and Catherine Siegel for sure to get up here because I completely forgot. I botched it last year and forgot to introduce them, but I need them to come up on stage as well and extend my apology for last year. Derek and Kathy Leininger could not be here tonight, but they're also a part of the team. Nate and Lauren Flynn. Nate and Lauren, come on up. Clay Kraft is not married yet, thank God, but we do need Clay up here. That was supposed to be funny way. Clay is not married yet. Hey, Max. Brandon and Celeste. We need Celeste up here with Brandon and Chandler and Felicia. Where's Felicia at? Come on up. All right. This stage is getting full fast, so I'm going to step down. Also want to do a special thanks to Joel Taylor, Ryan Newberry, Andy Gillian, Kenny Kaysen, Shay Miller, Stephen Leeper, also who have helped out with the production of Heartland Bowhunter. Now, Team Heartland Waterfowl, my wife Rachel could not be here tonight. We have 2 kids under the age of 15 months. Find me later. I'll tell you the story. It's pretty good. Brad and Sue Burdett, please come on up. Logan and Haley Burdett. Alex and Nicole Dysadu. Nicole was here earlier, but they have a very active child, and Nicole said it's just easier to take my boy home, so Alex will be up here by himself. Joe and Kate Palumbo, as I mentioned earlier, they could not be in attendance tonight. We wish they could be, but we understand. Eric and Allison Champlin, please come on up. Nate Meyer, Everett Atkins, Dakota Thurn, and his newly engaged fiance, Kai. Come on up. Matt Westcoat, Quentin Verlinick, and Justin Michaels. Come on up. As you can see, it takes many, many talented individuals to make Heartland Bowhunter and Heartland Waterfowl be what we feel like is a very unique brand of concepts that raises the bar to a gold standard to provide not only a TV show, but just outdoor content to a level that we feel like you guys will enjoy. Please, a big round of applause for Team HB, HW, and all the wives. If you've been coming to this premiere for a while, you know that one of the things that we try to do, and it's important for us to do, is recognize the wives because there's kids involved, there's family dynamic, and sometimes it's tough to be out on the road with all the things that are required at home. So it is really important at this time that we recognize the women. We could not do what we do without them. There's many days on the road while we're gone, and they have to pick up the slack, which creates some really tough times. So to show our appreciation for each one of these ladies, and our token of appreciation is to give them a $100 gift card to Beauty Brands. So thank you to all the ladies and all the support that you give us so that we can continue to chase this dream. Now, I think actually we're going to go ahead and let everybody go ahead and come off the stage now real quick. Come on up here to get all right back off. Sorry. That's mine. Where's Dustin Patterson? Where's Dustin Patterson? Dustin Patterson, who is the Coyote King, who is one of the best coyote hunters in all of North America, was in attendance tonight. Can you give a big round of applause for Coyote King, Dustin Patterson? Please stand up. With the real Dustin Patterson, please stand up. The guy's amazing. Oh, that felt so good. All right, so one last thing before we start the show. You guys might have heard us talk about this. Yesterday, for the very first time, we hosted the Heartland Premiere Charity Golf Classic at Fred Abernis Golf Course. We sold out the entire golf tournament in our first year of ever trying to do this. That's 144 players that equal 36 teams, 18 hole sponsorships, and 1 beverage cart sponsorship. Now, the reason we did this, and before I also go any further, I want to thank V's Italiano for supporting the lunch, and then Sandy's Kitchen in Blue Springs for providing the breakfast for that event. The turnout was absolutely phenomenal, and the reason that we did that was because we've been so much supported by this community and what we've been doing. Of course, HB's been at it for 15 years, Heartland Waterfowl now for the last 9, and we feel called upon ourselves to give back to the community, and the way of doing that was to partner with Dr. Rodney King of the Restoration House of Greater Kansas City. If Dr. Rodney King is here, Dr. Rodney King, I can't believe I just said that. Dr. Rodney Hammer. These glasses are supposed to help. That didn't help at all. That was terrible. Dr. Rodney Hammer, we need him to come up here in just a second. Or right now if he's in the vicinity. There he is. So look, I'm going to get off the script here because this is a big deal. If you might remember, Sean donated the bow that he used last year and we did a live auction to raise funds for the Restoration House at Greater Kansas City. What you guys may not know is the Restoration House of Greater Kansas City houses, protects, and rehabilitates victims of human trafficking. I'm going to say it, sex trafficking. It's a big problem. And honestly, you wouldn't know it, but it's a big problem right here in Kansas City. Kansas City is in the top 5 hubs of human trafficking in the entire country. We want to bring awareness to that. We want to educate people about that. We want to give parents the reason to understand why this is a problem and what we can do as a community to be better at preventing it and protect our children. So before I introduce Dr. Rodney Hammer, we'd like to share a quick little video.
One day, a friend of mine was in a street outreach, and she was talking to a woman forced to prostitute herself on the street. And in frustration about the woman's plight, she asked, "Why don't you just leave?" The woman asked this question: "Am I coming home with you? Do you have a safe place for me?" At Restoration House, our main contribution to fighting human trafficking and to helping survivors of human trafficking is providing long-term residential restorative services and programs. We will provide housing, job training, help them earn diplomas or certifications, and prepare them for a new life in society.
Just to be able to come here and to get an education to better myself for my child. Now that I have my high school diploma, I feel like I can conquer anything. And I've been kind of weary, like all over the place, like, well, I want to go do this and I want to go do that. It's because I have so many choices and I can do whatever I want.
Restoration House provides wraparound services. It's a holistic approach where we tackle all issues like alcohol and drugs, mental health issues. So we provide services for therapy, for psychiatry, any need that they have, we wrap around them.
But to like come over here and to laugh while we're all cooking together, baking cookies, or all sitting down here like as a family and watching movies and stuff together, laughing. Like I went from somebody standing on a corner 2 years ago to having my own car with a high school diploma and a license and totally changed person. It's pretty amazing. Just restoration is just, it's an amazing program. There is no way that you can fail here at all.
That was the gap that we discovered, was the big missing piece in the anti-trafficking movement, to seek how we could make our best contribution and then to rally people around this need for long-term restorative housing. And now we can say we do have a place. You don't have to remain a victim. We are here to help, and there's many others seeking to help and want to empower you to a new life.
Sean and I had the opportunity to interview this guy on the Papa Ron podcast. I'm going to plug it, yes, the new Papa Ron podcast. I'd love for you to check it out, but he gives out a lot of information on that podcast. I'd love for you to check it out. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to introduce Dr. Rodney Hammer.
Human traffickers are targeting our children. And I had a Children's Division investigator from Jackson County call not too long ago. She said, I heard you have a home for minors, for juveniles that have been trafficked. Do you have a bed available? And I said, yes, we do. And several years ago, we did not. But in 2019, we were able to open a home for children that have been trafficked. And we've usually take in kids that are 11 to 17. But she said, you need to know that this girl that's been rescued that I'm picking up from the hospital is 9 years old. And we said, we'll take her. She said, if I'm not there in an hour, you call the police because I think the trafficker's trying to follow me. It's just one example of many, but traffickers are targeting our children. They're targeting the vulnerable in our society. And so what we do in partnership with law enforcement, hospitals, and others is seek to provide a safe place to heal and to recover for women and children that have been trafficked. And we really appreciate Heartland Bowhunter and Heartland Waterfowl and all of you for your support. Well, last year, we were able to double our number of beds from 12 to 25. This coming year, we're seeking to build tiny cottages and tiny homes in a transitional living community because it takes a while to overcome the trauma that they've experienced. So we covet your support. There's information on the table outside. We appreciate any contribution you might make through the auction or otherwise. It's expensive. It's like operating small hospitals round the clock, 24/7, 7 days a week. So partnerships with you all and the golf tournament and many others are really productive. You can make a difference in the fight against human trafficking, and you can participate in saving the lives of those that are being trafficked. And we appreciate your support. Thank you.
We recognize how uncomfortable it is to talk about, and we appreciate you guys being sensitive to the subject because it's important to us. I got a daughter who's 8 years old, so when I hear that story, it pulls on my heartstrings. Bobby Hayes of Ducklander Calls in the Kansas City Metro has donated a first-of-its-kind duck call, and he's given it to the Restoration House. If you're a duck hunter, you understand the difference between a J-frame call and a cut-down call. This is a hybrid between the two that we don't know, or at least I don't know. I think this is the first of its kind. Basically, it's a cut-down soundboard with a J-frame call. This was going to retail for $400. We're going to auction it off live right now. Is there actually a live auctioneer here? Damn it, every time. So that means I have to do it. All right, so we were going to start this off at $400. And whatever we get from this, we're going to add to the total that we raised from the golf tournament yesterday and present that check on stage to Rodney tonight. Someone who's in attendance tonight told me right off the bat, he goes, I'm already going to put in a bid for $500. So the bid is underway at $500. Who's going to go $600? $600 right here. Who wants to go $700? I got 7 in the back. Anybody want to go $800? We got 7 in the back with Dell's Powersports. We want to go $800. I'd like to get over 1,000 folks. Did somebody go? Who? You? Logan Bird at Heartland Waterfowl is going $900. All right. Anybody want to go $1,000? $1,000. We got $1,000 right here. Who wants to go $1,100? $1,100 right here. Who wants to go 12? You're raising your hand. We got a 7. How old are you? 9. We got a 9-year-old boy who says, I'll give $1,100. Where are we at now? I'm confused. Are we at $1,100 with you? $1,100 here. Who wants to go $1,200? $1,200. We got another boy raising his hand. $1,200. $1,200. We're going $1,200 here. Who wants to go 11? Logan, or 13. You want to go 13? $1,300. Who wants to go 14? $1,400. Who wants to go $1,400? Logan's got 13. Logan wants to give $1,300 to the Restoration House. Again, you heard what Dr. Rodney said, what this is going to. This is a wonderful cause. I would like to see somebody. Let's see if we can get to $1,500. Who wants to go 13? You're at 13? 14. $1,400. Who wants to go $1,500? $1,500. You want to go 15? $1,500. There we go. $1,600. All right. Here we're on. $1,700. $1,700. Who wants to? $1,800. We might get to it. $2,000. $1,800. Will you go $1,900? $1,900. Who wants to go $2,000? She says no to $2,000. Anybody else want to go $2,000? Ryan Bader, you want to go to $2,000? Oh, no, he is going to go $2,000. All right. Sorry, I had to call you out. $2,100. $2,100. Who wants to go to 22? $2,200. One of it's $2,200. Do you want to go $2,300? Or does anybody out here want to go $2,300? Because I think they're going to keep going at this, so we could probably just somebody raise their hand. This is the first of its kind. This is the very first of its kind. He is eventually going to be selling these. He's been running this soundboard for 2 years, and this is the first prototype soundboard. So what number did we leave off at? $2,200? We're at 22, right? 22? Do you want to go 23? $2,300. You want to go 24? Oh, wow, they're not going to give up. $2,400. $2,500. Will you go $2,600? $2,700 right here. Who wants to go 28? Who wants to go $2,800? $2,800. $2,800. We're at 27. We need to go 28. 28. Will you go 28? 28. They're going to go 28. You want to go 29? Nope, he's out. Do you want to go 29? $2,800, folks. Can we get to 3,000? Who wants to go to 30? Huh? 28? Who wants to go 29? Who wants to go 29? $2,800 going once. $2,800 going twice. Sold for $2,800. All right, so Bridget's mom, Janet, is going to give a check, damn it, for $2,800, and she said give the call back and do it again. She's going to auction it again. Give it up for Janet real quick. $2,800 is for the kids. All right, let's do this again. Ryan Bader already started off at $1,500. He wants to go $1,600. $1,600, Logan. 16. Well, Ryan Bader said he's going to start this auction off at $1,500. She gave the call back. She pays $2,800 and said give the call back. $1,600. Will you go $1,700? We're going to does anybody want to go above that? What are we doing here? Okay, $2,000, they're going to split it. Who wants to go above $2,000? $2,000. $2,000 for the call. Yeah, who's going to get the soundboard? Who's going to get the... Who wants the soundboard? Fair enough. All right, $2,000. Can anybody go $2,100? I know we're going to get this show underway, but gosh dang, this is a really cool moment, and I can't help it. $2,100. Anyone? Okay. Going once, twice, in collaboration with TriStar Arms and Logan at Heartland Waterfowl, sold for $2,000. Okay, so that we had a really nice check and everything, but I think we weren't really prepared for, I mean, there's the check, but we actually just way exceeded it. So I think this is the golf tournament, but we raised almost $1,700 in the golf tournament yesterday. I'm sorry, 16,000, sorry. $16,842 is what we raised at the Charity Golf Classic yesterday. When it's all said and done, the total comes out to $21,642.50 to the Restoration House. Woo! All right. Thanks again to our presenting sponsors, Midwest Land Group, Onyx Hunt, our supporting sponsors, 5 Land and Holding, Redmond Hunt, Trophy Rock, Lacrosse, Dell's Powersports, Traeger, and YETI. One last thing, if you guys have your phones, please put it on silent. We would appreciate that so it doesn't disrupt the viewing here this evening. And again, we're going to be raffling off all kinds of prizes after the show. And we're going to have another auction that's going to support Wounded Warriors after the show. Thank you again so much for your generosity and your support. Thank you for being here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the 7th Annual Heartland Premiere.
When it comes to Midwest Land Group, their goal is simple. They're there to provide a service for the client. They want to get your land sold in less time, for more money, and less of a headache. As a seller, Midwest Land Group treated me as more of a business partnership. They were there to provide me with educated information to get my price point to where I was going to get the most optimal return. When it came time to sell my property, I knew that I had connections to potential buyers, but in the reality of the situation, Midwest Land Group had the perfect niche and connection to the right buyers, and it was really unparalleled to anyone else. When I bought the property, it was a for sale by ownership, so we did the deal off the table without a brokerage. When it came time to sell the property, I thought that I could do the same, but having the property listed for a few months and receiving very little attention, I knew that I needed to list it. Upon listing it with Midwest Land Group, you could see the extreme difference between for sale by owner as going to the brokerage, as there were buyers all over the place wanting to buy this property, and we had an offer on the table very quickly. When it came time to close, the process was really smooth. I never even had to leave my house. All the paperwork and the contract stuff that nobody really wants to deal with was very simple. It was provided right in front of my face via email, filled out the paperwork, got the property sold, and the process was over with. When it came to buying land, the main factors in doing so were not only the equity that I'd be building, but also the recreational value that comes along with it. I can go out and enjoy the farm, have fun on it, do some work, build it up, and then eventually sell the property and reinvest in a larger tract. Out here on my farm, checking out where we did this timber stand improvement, and it looks phenomenal. Lots of sunlight reaching the forest floor. A lot of these trees are dead or are still dying, and there's regrowth popping up everywhere. We ran prescribed fire through here after we finished the timber stand improvement, and it looks great. There's forbs popping up everywhere, tons of food for deer, all sorts of wildlife on the forest floor. This is exactly what we wanted. So upon deciding that I was going to list it with Midwest Land Group, we went in and walked the whole farm with my agent and looked at all the key points, all the hard work and the things that I'd changed over the couple years that I owned it. We made sure that we were going to market the farm properly by those additions that I'd made to the farm, and that it wasn't going to just be any buyer to buy the farm. It was going to be a buyer that truly appreciated the hard work and value that the property had brought to the table. Land is one of the best investments you can make, with supply obviously being limited and the demand continuing to rise. You want to get a premium price out of your property. So going with Midwest Land Group is something that I would recommend to anyone. These guys know exactly what they're talking about. They're obviously very professional, and they're going to get you the price that you want out of your land and what you value it at. You spend all the time and money in improving this stuff, and it means something to you. So why not go with somebody that knows what they're doing and can get the price that you want out of it? I feel like the MLG difference is really their professionalism and their branding. It comes down to when you meet the agents and their marketing, you just have full confidence in getting your farm sold. And it was a very smooth process when it came to selling my farm, and I would do it again in a heartbeat next time.
The call of the wild is in all of us. It provokes that first solo exploration, whether it's 16 or 60. It propels us to ridge lines, high lines, coastlines, high crags, deep crannies, those spaces and moments when our heart forges ahead because our head says, no way. We empower your desire for adventure, whether it's your first step into the uncharted or your annual backcountry hunt. We unlock confidence in the unknown so you can create successful outdoor experiences where the pavement ends, on X begins.
First night here in Iowa, opening day. I've been to a lot of places, I've seen a lot of stuff, but don't let them get me excited as much as sitting in the stands. Here in Iowa, seeing a pheasant, quails, raccoon, just being out here in the middle of everything. That's what does it for me.
We knew he was going to be out today or tomorrow. He was going to be.
Welcome back, boys. It's called redemption right there from yesterday. Get him, boys.
Limits every day that we've been here.
That was a good one. That's the way to do it right there, boys.
I love Dakota.
That's a wrap!
That was good.
Love it up here. It's amazing.
That was the coolest one I've ever had in my entire life. that drop time? He had a drop. Was that drop time?
Might have been. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is a lot of fun. It's called redemption right there from yesterday, Joe.
It means it's time to shoot ducks, right? When you can see your breath.
Okay, let's go. After kicking off the year with early season geese in August in North Dakota, we returned back a couple months later because the weather was going to be timed out just perfect to get into some fantastic duck hunting.
Timing is everything when it comes to duck hunting, and we felt like we had this time perfectly. A super warm fall so far, nice cold front coming in, a quick 12-hour drive north, and we were in the truck scouting.
Woo, baby.
Welcome back, boys.
We did it.
Feels good to be back. A little colder than when we were here last time, huh?
A little bit colder.
A little heavy for you, Ronnie?
Huh?
Is that a little heavy for you?
No. He's getting old.
I know he's getting old.
Yeah, you are old. It's our first afternoon here in North Dakota. We just got into town about an hour ago. Got about an hour of daylight left. Hurry out to scout, and we found some birds on the north end of this water here. It's about, I don't know, 20 minutes away from where we're staying. It's supposed to get cold tonight, 18 degrees. We got a little bit of a front moving in, not much wind in the morning, and then towards later on in this week it's supposed to warm back up. But from everything we've been seeing, there's some new birds that are in the area, some new birds showing up from what we've heard, and it should be a pretty good week. And I'm gonna try to stick to the mallards as much as we can, but there is a lot of snow geese around. So take what we can get, see if we can find something for tomorrow morning. Everyone got everything? First morning, North Dakota, just getting set up. About to pull the trucks out of the field. Absolutely no wind this morning, 18 degrees. Super cold. If the wind was actually blowing, it'd be really, really cold out here. But some lessers in here last night. Ronnie and Ty found this field. Some ducks. The ducks didn't want to fly much last night, but we're just assuming they're coming off this water and hopping right into this cut cornfield down at the bottom. There's a lot of tracks down in here. It looks good. We got a good tumbleweed hide. Hopefully this wind picks up a little bit and we have a good hunt.
we were.
So we're literally done.
I guess they're like pulling tumbleweeds and walking off to the trucks.
Well,
so it didn't fire around this morning. Ducks didn't fly, and the geese didn't really want to work, which when you don't have any wind makes it a little tough for them to finish. But it's our first day, and we've got another 4 hunts here before we head home, so we got plenty of time.
look, could use a little wind here.
We could use a little wind here. Yeah. So we'll pack up, go get something to eat, scout, find what we're going to do tomorrow.
Just mixing in with the snows.
Yeah, it's a ton of ducks, but it's a ton of snows too. It's like you could almost set up anywhere. Some in the back. There's a ton. I mean, there's just a ton starting to set up right here.
See that very south end of the field? Right where those bales are down in that, well, the cattle, I mean, not the bales.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of ducks back in there by themselves.
Yeah. There's a slough back there on that fence line. I'm sure it's frozen now, but usually they try to stage in there. Look at that big wad that just got up. Those are all mallards. See them?
Yeah, that's that north end I was telling you about, or south side.
Yeah.
All the ducks are in the back there. All right, cool.
Man, I'm telling you what, we were in this field like, I don't know, 7 years ago. You might remember an episode called The Peas Knees. It was one of the most memorable and greatest duck hunts we've had since doing Heartland Waterfowl. And we're coming back to the scene of the crime. There is a plethora, I love using that word by the way, plethora of birds using this field last night. I mean, I hate to put numbers on it because it's just a lot. Enough, for sure. I don't want to jinx it, but this could get filthy. This could get really, really filthy. As a matter of fact, I'm predicting it's going to get filthy. It might be the most birds. You might be about to witness the most birds you've ever seen on a Heartland Waterfowl episode. Everett, you're the next single. Nice shot. Nice shot.
Oh, right up front, right up front.
Kill him.
Nice.
Kill him.
This is a lot of fun. The ducks haven't moved yet. They're snow geese between two bodies of water. They're kind of trading back and forth, and some are coming giving us a look. And we're all kind of taking turns with all these singles and pairs and triples. So, I don't know, we probably got 12 or 13 birds down right now.
These are Ross's.
Ready? Kill him.
I didn't even get it.
Good job, fellas.
Get him.
Kill him.
You on a single?
Kill him.
Kill him.
Nice shot. Kill him.
Kill him.
There he comes. Oh. I'm trying to catch him. Woo. Got him.
that cool? Was that cool? I might have overstepped a little bit when I said it would be the most birds you've ever seen on Heartland Waterfowl, but it was still pretty cool. And after what happened yesterday, that's very rewarding. That's called redemption right there from yesterday, Joe. Redemption.
Sit. Slide over. Slide over. Slide over. Catch your squat. Sam, sit. Sit. Sit.
Not real conducive to finding ducks. And where it's not foggy, there's about 1.5 million snow geese in the air. Sometimes that makes it hard to find a few thousand ducks. But we're doing our morning scout this morning because we had to hunt all day yesterday. Don't typically do that. We usually like to hunt in the morning and scout in the afternoon. But we knew that the potential was pretty incredible with that field that we were hunting. So we opted to hunt all day, sacrifice a scout, get up this morning and scout, and try to find a spot to hunt this afternoon.
We learned something pretty valuable on that morning scout, and that was that we needed to shift camps to a place further north because we were in the wrong spot.
Super cold conditions, birds just weren't wanting to fly in the morning, and what birds did fly, Joe was the one that found them, so it only made sense to pack up camp and head north.
Just got moved up here about an hour and a half north of where we'd been staying. Joe had found some ducks up here this morning moving around and enough to move camps, and we're finally getting back out here and getting set up on these ducks for the evening time. I think we got something for the morning so we don't have to worry about scouting. So we're set up here for a little bit, and hopefully we get on some more of these birds here tomorrow that are around up in the area.
You think they know it's Thursday? So you might wonder why we're not shooting some of these geese we're getting footage of this afternoon. It's because North Dakota has a law that you can only shoot geese in the afternoons, meaning after 12 p.m. on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So obviously yesterday, you know, we sat all day knowing that we could shoot the snows all day long and wait out the ducks. But obviously today being Thursday, not the case. So still fun to watch, of course, but we're still not able to shoot some of these cherry birds that are coming right in. But Wednesdays and Saturdays, only days you're allowed to kill geese in the afternoon in North Dakota.
We got 2 back left.
2, 3 drinks. 3 drinks. Go. So we got 2.
No, there's one right there. There's one another way out there.
Not a bad day, not a bad afternoon, not a bad way to spend an afternoon. Beautiful night on the prairie, saw tons of birds, had, I don't know, 4 or 5 groups of mallards come out, picked a couple drakes out. Gonna wrap up today. Well, like I said, can't beat it.
More geese coming on the left.
Are they coming?
Yeah, they're coming up front.
Mojo's off.
Kill them geese.
job. Nice job, fellas. Go. Nice. That was better. I don't know if the one I shot was a hit or not. Kill him.
We scratched out a few ducks on this hunt, but we were a little disappointed because it wasn't nearly the amount of ducks that we saw in our scout the day before. The ducks were just acting finicky. The majority of them weren't flying until after shooting hours. So our plan to wrap up this trip was to find a field that gave us plenty of options. And we found a field with snows, specks, honkers, and if the ducks were to fly, we'd have our shot at them as well.
Joe's not going to shoot 3 shots and hit 3 birds. It's just impossible. There's no money on it. There's no way that he can do that. Are we putting money on it? No, because we're putting money on it. I'd be putting my money on you. But this isn't for money. This is just for humiliation. Public humiliation. Yeah.
What do you think is going to be the hardest part of this little challenge?
Ain't got to be no hard part.
Oh, no hard
part.
part.
No hard part. No, just pull up and shoot. I mean, these guys just overthink it too much, but you just pull up and shoot. I'm like Kobe. I pull up and shoot.
Sounds like they do a lot of
10 minutes before shooting light here. We're all set up, just waiting for it to become legal. We got a couple ducks working our spread here already this morning. A bunch of snows. We can hear them off to the southwest here at the roost. We do have another group set up over here about half a mile away in the field next to us. So we got a little bit of competition, but part of it for North Dakota. There's people driving around like crazy. Wind's blowing strong. We should have a good hunt here. Go down.
What happened on the second shot?
I missed on the second one, but
I put $2 on you.
I still killed them both.
That's right. I know, but
it was singles only. That was a pair.
That's
so
right. Back.
Try him. Ready? Kill him. Oh, hey, one of us got 3 with 2 shots, baby. Got it back. You got it back. I knew I could get him. Kill that pair. Just like that. Just like that. Now let's look at this raw scoop. This is old Wardy McGee. That is old Wardy McGee. Kill him right there. Oh, man. Where'd that one come from?
I won.
Oh. Nice. Kill him. 2 more. Kill him. Not a bad last day. Yeah, great last day. Thank God for the snows this week, because the ducks were just being real finicky, changing up everything we were doing. We thought this morning was going to be a duck shoot, and it turned out to be a snow goose shoot, but we're not mad about it. Well, Ronnie's a little mad about it. He's just disappointed. Overall, great week. A lot of fun. Time to head back home.
Well, after 9 years of doing this, it's turning out to be pretty typical that when I go on a duck hunt with Logan, it will inevitably turn into a snow goose hunt. And so I'm going to blame you for not shooting more ducks than we did on this trip.
I can't help that your finicky little ducks just don't want to fly in the morning. So them snow geese, they fly every single morning.
They do.
And when them snow geese fly, you know Joe's going to miss at least one or two of them.
Especially when he gets overconfident about going 3 for 3. But all in all, it was a great trip. We got into a lot of different waterfowl species. It's one of our favorite places to go every single year, and you can bet we'll be back in North Dakota next year.
People ask me all the time, Joe, why don't you go to the gym? This is why I don't go to the gym. I'm powerlifting at 6 a.m. on the reg. Everybody disappeared at like 9:30, and I was like, dude, I'm going to bed. Like, Ronnie was the only one sitting downstairs, and I wasn't going to sit there and hang out with him. Nobody wants to hang out with him.
Land. You explore it. You hunt it. You work it. And they're not making any more of it. Midwest Land Group. Buyers, sellers, and land connected.
I was born for the unknown. For places that can only be reached by foot and by fortitude. For where trophies are not won, but rightfully earned. Lacrosse boots, born without boundaries.
The call of the wild is in all of us. It provokes that first solo exploration, whether it's 16 or 60. It propels us to ridgelines, highlines, coastlines, high crags, deep crannies, those spaces and moments when our heart forges ahead because our head says, no way. We empower your desire for adventure, whether it's your first step into the uncharted or your annual backcountry hunt. We unlock confidence in the unknown so you can create successful outdoor experiences where the pavement ends, on X begins.
Boys ready? Yeah! You ready to start another deer season? Yeah! Well, it's here. We're getting ready to put the corn in the ground, and if it all goes smoothly, which I doubt it will, it never does, we'll have this all planted in the ground this evening, so. Gonna rip the bag open, pour it in. What do you say, boys? Yeah! Sheesh, okay, okay. Look at this corn. Calm down, here we go. All right, boys. What do you say we get a classic? You know what? What are we gonna say?
Classic, no!
One, 2, 3. Here we You gonna show off and crawl? Let's put on our boots. That boot's the size of you. Are you ready to go on your first deer hunt, buddy? Yeah. He's about the size of my boot. And we're gonna take you hunting. My wife and I were raised with a big emphasis on being outdoors and enjoying all that it has to offer. And we knew we wanted to do the same thing with our boys, Jackson and Fisher, literally taking them hunting and fishing when they were in diapers and packing bottles and toys, you name it, to make sure it was a fun experience from day one. And they really have enjoyed it as much as we have. And it's crazy to think that the time has actually come where Jack is ready to apply for his first ever deer tag in Kansas. I just got a text from Uncle Clayton. It said he got his Kansas deer tag in the mail. Should we go check the mail and see if we got drawn? You want to? I hope we got lucky. Let's go check it. Can you reach up there? Can you reach it? Pull it.
There we go.
Oh, what's in there? What's that one say? Oh, that's a green one for me. That's got my name on it. I got drawn. That's my name. Is there any more in there?
Whose name's on that one?
Oh my gosh. Whose name is that? Me. You got one.
Good job, buddy. All right.
We can go hunt deer in Kansas this year. What do you say?
Thank you.
All right. Look, show Mom your tag. Oh, what do you think?
Kansas bucks better watch out, buddy.
Woo!
We're going scouting this weekend in Kansas now while we're down there.
What is this?
I got done.
Shut the front door. You get a hunt? Whoa, dude. This isn't a joke, is it? Is this for real? Is this for real? Where's your name? Point to it. Jackson Wurzig, buck killer. After celebrating with the family about Jack's lottery-winning deer tag, it was time to do our best to prepare. And honestly, he was already almost ready to go right then and there. We got him his crossbow at 5 years old for his birthday. So he's already had it a whole year. He's very familiar with it and where to shoot a deer, where not to, and we didn't really have any concerns. I knew this was going to be a blast and he was going to be ready to rock and roll. Guys night. All right, let's see what you got.
You've been practicing a lot, I know.
Here you go, bud.
Hey, right here. Let's do it.
Show them what you got. That's ready.
21.
21, perfect. That's about right where we want. There you go, right there. All right, boys, he's gonna try it. Okay, you ready? Oh! Yeah, it lit up red. Look how bright that is. Nice job, bud. How cool is that? Yes! What a shot. He's going to go down. He's not going to go far there, is he? What a shot it is. Here, you can help me. Okay, let's try that one. Oh, there he goes. Oh, no, you killed him. All right, that's it. That's a wrap on guys night. What do you think?
When are you old enough to hang with the boys?
Hey, say bye to Mike.
Bye, Mike.
Bye, Stinky Jack. So thanks for coming out. Say have a good one.
I want to see you.
Say goodbye. Good night, folks. You crazies.
I want to see you. I see you.
Look at this. Still has the cardboard in his hat. Turn, other way. Other way. Look at that cardboard in his hat, bro.
Put this in the credits. Put them on blast.
This is a town go to town hat. And you don't get those sweat marks across the top of there. It's just common sense.
Get out of here.
It's like recycling, using what they put in there already.
Hashtag old man props. All right, we're getting excited. Jack's first deer hunt is underway. They're about to show up. We got Boss Man here, Granddad. Woo! Whoa, boys. You boys ready? Yeah. Woo! What do you think, hon? You ready for this?
I guess.
You ready for this weekend?
Yeah.
What's this weekend?
Deer season.
Deer season? Yeah, you're right.
The process of getting a spot ready for Jack is just a little bit different than what we're used to. He's got a special chair that sets him up taller and special shooting rest, and just wanted to fine-tune some things and make sure it was set up for success for him, and it was going to be a great time. And so it was all coming together, and we were going to take my son out on his first ever deer hunt.
Say thank you.
Jack, what do we say?
What do you think, Dad?
Here we go.
Oh, shoot.
Look at that smile. It says it all.
Woo!
Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah, that's what we're doing, aren't we?
We're on our way. I can hardly believe the words are coming out of my mouth, but I'm taking my little boy hunting, and he is hunting, carrying the bow. Whew, nerves and so excited. Right, buddy?
Yeah.
Let's do this. Or what do we say?
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Lucky arrow. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. That one? Number one. Here we go. Here we go. Look at this one. Alright, buddy. You ready to do this? I can hardly believe it, but little Jack, he's right here ready to go. His first ever deer hunt at age 6. We took you hunting for the first time when you were in diapers. Right over there. And we've been doing family hunts. We got Bucky last year, right? But who's hunting this year? Who? You? No. I think I'll hunt. No. And it's gun season, so we gotta wear orange, but we're not hunting with the gun. What are we hunting with?
Crossbow.
Crossbow, yeah. Ooh, there's been some nice bucks moving on this food plot, right?
Yeah.
And we got Granddad flew all the way in from Arizona, and Uncle Clayton filming, so this is an awfully special hunt. Can't say how much it means to me to have these guys in the blind with us, right? Alright, let's do this, buddy. You ready?
Yeah.
You know what to do. 1, 2, 3.
Here we go.
All hunters know there is no better feeling than opening day, and I've been fortunate to have those opening day jitters for over 20 years across multiple states and seasons, and I can promise you there's no other feeling than your son's first opening day. And to experience this for the first time myself was so cool, and I was trying to soak it all in, but wouldn't you know it,
deer started piling out, and so it was time to focus and see if we can get lucky on our very first hunt. You don't know, okay? Yeah, it's okay. Just see what he does. Just watch him. Isn't that cool? Here, look at this. That's a really awesome buck, buddy. Come on, wind. Shh. Did you just tell me to shh? 81. I mean 82. Even though we didn't fire a shot, opening day was a huge success and a great show. Tons of deer were out there, and basically almost every buck on the farm that I was aware of made an appearance. The wind just didn't cooperate with us, and that was perfectly fine with me because guess what? I could do it all over again with my little boy the next day. Man, those are some awesome bucks. I see one. Our wind just isn't blowing good for us, buddy. That's okay. We had a great hunt, didn't we? Yeah. Are we gonna go after this? Yeah, after they get out of here. Okay. That was fun, huh? Wasn't it, buddy? A great first hunt, wasn't it? Yeah. Did you have fun? We can try. Are we gonna try again tomorrow? Do you want to try again tomorrow? I think so. All right. All right. We'll try again tomorrow. The door's not gone yet. Hey, what's going on out here? We're supposed to be ready to go hunting. They're in their camo. What are you doing?
He wants to get wet.
Oh!
Drag
Oh! Nailed it!
Get him, Jack. Get Clayton. Oh yeah, you can't get me.
Get him, get him, get him. Get him! Ah! Get him, fish. Hey, you got me, bro. Keeping it fun is most definitely the name of the game for us, and even though we're on a hunting trip, we try to do other things to make it a great experience for the kids and for ourselves. I mean, they bring out the little kid in us.
What? The whole grocery store?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we don't need all the stuff we got in there already. We just take this new stuff.
Are you even excited to go this time?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get your stuff. What hunt number is this for you?
2.
Number 2. Second time trying, right?
Yeah.
How many deer did we see last night?
10.
Saw 10 deer. Bunch of bucks, huh?
Yeah.
They just kind of smelled us a little bit.
Yeah.
Did you have fun? That's number one thing, right? We had fun, right?
Yeah.
We learned a little bit. Yeah. So now we're set up in a different blind.
Yeah.
Trying to ambush them before they go to that food plot, right?
Yeah.
I like our chances. What do you say?
Here we go.
That's right. 1, 2, 3.
Here we go.
All right. Oh, it'd be right there. You get your shoulder right like this. Swish. Get ready. Hang on, buddy. Hang on right there. Are you on him right there? Are you on him right there? Whenever you're ready, buddy, just take your time. Yes.
I see my arrow.
Yes. Yes.
I see my arrow.
Oh my gosh. What a shot, buddy. You did it. Got it.
I see my arrow. I see my arrow.
Yes.
Right
Dude, you just smoked him.
I know. You went that way.
Oh my goodness, that switch, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You got it right when we practice. Good job, buddy. I am so proud of you.
Can we go track him now, Dad?
We'll go track him pretty soon. I think you got him good, buddy. Oh, I'm proud of you, buddy. Was that fun? That's your first deer ever.
Yeah.
What do you think? Is that awesome or what? Are you excited? Love you, buddy.
I love you.
Good job. Oh, big celebration.
Are we going to have some pizza tonight?
Are we going to have some pizza tonight? Heck yeah, we're going to have some pizza all night long.
Yeah.
Don't tell Mom.
When we get back, we can tell him.
Oh, we're going to sneak a secret? Yeah. Think so? I can't believe you don't want to call Mom. You don't want to call Mom? You want to surprise her?
Yeah.
Okay.
She might not like that.
It is buddy. It is buddy. It is buddy. There's a thread. Water buddy. Yeah. Yeah. I see him.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. There he is, buddy. Oh my goodness. What do you think of that?
Yeah.
Are you excited?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8-pointer?
Here's some white on his
Yeah,
area.
he just shed his velvet last night. This is the buck we saw last night, Swish.
Yeah.
Remember him?
Yeah.
We almost got him. He was at 77 yards.
Yeah.
But he just didn't give us a shot. How about that? He rubbed his velvet off overnight.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
I am so happy, buddy.
Are we dragging him out?
You're dragging him out, buddy.
I want you to help me.
You want me to help you? You better give Granddad a hug. You better give me a hug, dude. That is awesome. What a shot, buddy. Look at that, buddy.
Dad, when you were over there, I saw his butt.
You saw his butt?
That's him.
Yeah? Oh, you found him, didn't you? Look, he's got a little kicker right here. Oh, my goodness.
Wait, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, 9?
Yeah.
You're right.
And there's one more right there, too.
Yeah, you think he's a 10-pointer?
Yeah. 1,
Boy,
2,
we're getting
3, 4,
his tail's
5,
growing
6,
taller and taller.
7, 8, 9, 10.
10-pointer?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take it.
There's one right there and one right there. Don't look.
What'd you say, Fisher?
Did we get anything?
Did Jack get anything? I don't know.
Did you get anything? Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Oh, awesome. So cool, buddy.
After Jack punched his tag, without a doubt, the season was made, and it didn't matter what happened from there on out. Everything else is going to be icing on the cake, but he tagged out on day number 2, so there was still plenty of time, and I made it a point from then on to spend quality time with my dad in the woods, who was right there beside us for Jack's hunts. And we had a couple of deer on our farm who had been around for 3 and 4 years. They were 6 and 7 years old, so they were a thorn in our side, haunting our dreams, and I was just hoping we'd get a chance at one of those bucks for him.
It's my opening day in Kansas. I'm really stoked. The food plots, it looks fantastic. A lot of great deer on camera. Today, we're looking for it bootstrap. I just shot him. That's good. 33 yards, baby. Oh, man, that guy's staying that worked perfectly. Oh, my gosh, I'm shaking. That never happens. My goodness. Talk about reading the script. Oh, my goodness. Oh. We're still on blood, so we got our lights out. We lost daylight, so we still got blood, so we're gonna keep going here. It's got to be going into this thick stuff. There's blood over here. Go through here. Oh, it's got it here. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at him. Yeah, oh my goodness. Oh, he's huge. Like, unbelievable here. Can't believe we actually got our number one. Woo! Oh man. What do you think? Can't believe it.
What do you think, man? Come on, spit something out. Woo! This guy's camera, you're getting a hug, buddy.
Thanks, man. Love you. Love you too.
You deserve it. What an unbelievable season that unfolded for the Warsick family. From Jackson's first year and my dad being there right beside us, 3 generations in the blind, to my dad buying a farm 8 years ago, living that dream, growing up on a farm himself and saving up the money to buying that dirt and to finally trick him and see him and get him at bow range, and for him to be the one that do it. I wouldn't have it any other way. It was such a special season, and I'm just so happy for him and our family and our hunting lifestyle, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Like I said, to make these come true, you gotta eat them.
My first buck was about this big, Matt.
My first buck was this big.
Is he gonna go in my room?
My room.
Your room? Hey, this is only doe tags.
No, it's not.
Here we go, little buddy. So here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. I'm gonna get my bow.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go.
Three.
Here we go.
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 Let's go, buddy.
All right.
Funny face.
What are we gonna do, boys? Are we gonna do wild funny dance? Buck in the truck. Barkley's gonna be getting in on this one. Buck in the truck. Buck in the truck. Buck in the truck. Oh yeah. Shake it, shake it, shake it. What you got? What you got? All right.
Good job. Good job.
Yes.
That was cool, huh? That was pretty neat. Thank you guys so much for being here. Get those raffle tickets out. We're going to give away some prizes. We're just waiting for everybody in the back to bring those prizes up. We got to get the raffle tickets up here. We're going to start giving them away. Typically, this event is completely packed. There's a lot more open seats than normal, and unfortunately, we got into a scheduling conflict with the venue that didn't allow us to have as much runway space to promote this, so that might have something to do with it, but we're hoping that that will be different next year. What you got? Oh, that's right. Before we do the raffle prizes, Skylar, Skylar and who? There's Skylar. We need Skylar up here. And the Wounded Warriors guys to come up here, please. After this is all done, there is going to be like a little post party. We're going to just have some music playing in the background and have some drinks so everybody can kind of socialize and hang out. And so don't feel like you have to rush out of here. We'd love for everybody to hang out for a little bit.
Jackson's going to sign autographs, too.
Jackson's going to sign autographs? Wow. Sign it. Oh, yeah. Okay. You got your Wounded Warriors, guys. We need them to come up here. And we need the bow and the crossbow. Okay, so they're going to go get the bow and the crossbow. In the meantime, I would like Skylar to come up here. Skylar, come up here. Ladies and gentlemen, Skylar Worsake of Heartland Bowhunter.
Okay. So we're going to keep the tradition alive by auctioning off a bow. And this started like 3 years ago with my bow on an episode, and we did it for the Wounded Warriors in Action Foundation. And my buddy Travis from Northern Missouri introduced me to them, and they honor wounded combat veterans, so Purple Heart recipients who serve our country. It's an incredible organization. There's chapters all across the country. There's one in Northern Missouri, the MOCAN chapter that Travis is involved in. And people volunteer their time, properties. I'm fortunate enough to help Travis manage his farm and hunt on there, and he takes these wounded warriors out on the farm as well, opening weekend of rifle season, and it's an absolute blast and kind of touched my heart. So it's just an incredible organization to honor those guys who've laid it all on the line for us. And so tonight, we're going to auction off Jack's crossbow, who got his first buck first deer, and then my dad's big buck with his bow. And I'm going to let Travis say a few words. He's got a great story and background on the whole thing.
Well, thank you, and thanks to the Heartland Bowhunter guys and the Heartland Waterfowl guys for having us here tonight. I am not used to being on TV or the radio or anything like that, so I get nervous in these situations, but Skylar has asked me to talk again about my experience with the Wounded Warriors in Action. And the way that this started for me was 6 or 8 years ago or so. A friend of mine called me and he said, would you be interested in taking a Purple Heart veteran hunting? And just without even hesitation, I said, yeah, of course. I was not in the military. I consider myself a coward because I wasn't, but I'm a good patriotic American, and this seemed like an obvious way that I could give back. It's something that I'm good at and something that I have available, and so a way for my family and I to give back to people who deserve it. And so I took these guys hunting, and we took them for a 5-day hunt. We had about 12 or 15 guys in there maybe, and there was several of us working on this, and our chapter is called MOCAN. We call ourselves the Ducks and Bucks group, and so we're going after whitetails and then mallards, of course, too. And it has since developed into, we also have a trapper college and a catfish university. So it has kind of come a long ways in the 13 years that we've been doing it. But to go along with my story, so I started taking these guys hunting, and I don't know how many people in here believe in karma, but I'm pretty sure if you're a hunter, you probably do. But the first night I take this guy out, and I know every deer on our property. We follow them. Skylar's and the guys, we know every deer. The first night I take this guy out, one of them shows up, gives him a perfect shot. He shoots this deer, and I literally watch a wounded combat veteran cry over the top of a deer. He is so excited. The next morning, we have another great hunt. No success. The next night, another story just like that. It happens over and over and over again. And at the end of the weekend, we give these guys Henry Golden rifles with a challenge coin. emblazed in the butt of the stock. And if you know anything about the military, a challenge coin is a big deal. And I would suggest that you do a lot of research on it, because I don't want to butcher everything that it actually means. But at the end of that night, I got ready to leave, and I told everybody goodbye, and I said I was going out to my pickup, and one of the guys followed me out, and he proceeded to give me the challenge coin that we had just given him. And I've got it in my hand right now, and I try to keep it with me now whenever I hunt or whenever I do anything with these guys, because if you do the research, it means a lot. And so that weekend literally changed my life. That was probably 8 years ago, and that's one of the only things that I will do. It always happens in the fall. We do it the second weekend of rifle season, and it is the only thing that will shut my combine down. And you know, the chapter itself is nationally a known chapter. We are the Mocan chapter, and I don't mean to brag on ourselves, but we have been the most successful chapter in the nation, and it's because of people donating. We have banquet every year until COVID hit, and that kind of slowed things down. But we raise enough money used to raise enough money at our banquet to actually start other chapters across the nation. So this is something that just means the world to me. This is something that has changed my life. You know, these veterans have literally shed blood for the right for us to be here tonight, for the right for us to hunt, for whatever it is. And I have spoke here once before, but I'll equate it to the same thing. As a bow hunter, we spend all this time preparing for opportunities. Just the opportunity for one buck to come by, right, Jack? Or one Havilon to come by. You have one opportunity at that deer. And tonight might be your opportunity to change lives, potentially save lives, because we have done that before. And so I would just ask you that if you feel it in your heart tonight to change a life or to save a life, that you might bid on these bows. And I can tell you right now, 90%, at 90 cents of every dollar that you donate tonight will go directly to the veteran. And I just thank you guys so much for the opportunity to be here. Thank you so much for your support. It's a privilege for us to have this opportunity. So thank you very much.
All right. Where would you like to start, Skylar? Okay, so this is Mike's bow, the bow that he used to harvest this deer in this episode that you all saw. Where would you like the bid to start? I am not an auctioneer. Let's start with $800. Is that a good place to start? All right. $800. Here we go. Hey, see, I am not a professional. $800. So we got $800 in the back. Can we get $900? Anybody else? $900. We got $900 right here. Can we go $1,000 back there to the back to core? $1,000. $1,000. $1,100. Anybody want to go $1,100? $1,100 right here. We got $1,100. Anybody want to go $12? Corey to the back. Do you want to go $1,200? No. Yep, $1,200. We're going now 13. Would you like to go 13 at the front? 13 at the front. He's cut off. Anybody? $1,300. Again, Wounded Warriors. Hey, we got $1,300 right here. Looking for $1,400. $1,400. You guys, $1,400 in the back. I don't have to say anything. I will just keep going. $1,500. Will anybody go $1,500? $1,500 to change the lives of a veteran who's given us the freedom to be here tonight. $1,500. Anybody will go $1,500. $1,500. Right now we're at $1,400 at the back with Corey. I'm looking for somebody to go $1,500. I see somebody at the back going $1,500. Well, who will go? I just got him. $1,600, Corey. We're going up to $1,600. We got $1,600. Would you like to go $1,700 in the back? $1,700. $1,700. Corey, do you want to go 18? $1,800. Would you like to go 19, sir? We got 18 back here in the back. Yeah, he's a little incognito. He does okay. $1,900. Would you like to go 2,000, Corey? You waved your hand. $2,000. He did this, but I'm going to give it to him. $2,000. Sorry, it's $100. Shut up. $2,000. Anybody want to go $2,100? You want to go $2,100 in the back? It's an extra $100, dude. Come on. $2,100. I just screwed him. You got to understand what I just did. $2,100. You go one more. He ain't going to go again. You can go another $100. $2,100. $2,100. Buddy. Hey, focus. One more time. He's not going to go again. One more time. Did you just say yes? No. Can you go 2,100? Can you go 2,050? Can you go 2,025? Can you go 2,001? Can you go 2001? You can go 2000. 2001, can we go 2002? Corey, do you want to go 2002? Do you want to go 2002? Corey's out. Anybody else? Anybody want to beat that? What? I didn't hear him. So does that mean you want to go 21? Where are you at? $2,100? $2,100. Anybody want to go $2,200 or $2,021 and $1? $2,100. Anybody? Anybody else? I know he's out. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Back there to Corey Shorts. $2,100. Come on up here and claim your prize, dog. Come on up. Well, you bought it. All right. Jack, how much money would you like to see come out of this crossbow that allowed you to shoot the first deer of your life? How much money? What's your goal?
$3,000.
$3,000 is your goal. I think we can do it. You think we can do it? Now, can you... Okay. Skylar, where would you like to start with this? 1,000. We're going to start. The goal is 3,000. We're going to start at 1,000. You saw this new aspiring, the next Michael Waddell of outdoor television, Jack Worsig, who shot his first deer with this bow. We're going to start with $1,000. Who's going to take $1,000 on this crossbow? We have a caller on the line. I know where this is going. I think I know who this guy is. Anyway, who wants to take $1,000 on this crossbow? Anybody? What? We got $1,000 right there. Who wants to go $1,100? $1,100 right there. Anybody? We want to go 12? We got 11 over here. Do you want to go 12? That's 12. You want to go 13? Nope. We got 12 right here. Anybody want to go 13? $1,300. We got 13 in the back. We got 13. You want to go 14? 14 right there. We got 15. We got 15. 16 in the back right there. Would you go 17 on the phone? $1,700 on the phone. We got $1,700 on the phone. I'm looking for $1,800. We got 18 right here. Anybody want to go 19? $1,900. Anybody want to go $1,900? $1,900. We got 18 right here, right? What? Are you at 18? Well, we can go straight to 3,000 and make this real quick if you like. $3,000 right there. Who wants to go 3,100? This is why I'm the pro. 32? Oh, you went up 2 fingers, man. What are we doing here? Oh. You just completely pissed in my Cheerios. So we're at $2,000, damn it. $2,100. Anybody want to go 21? $2,100? Anybody go 21? Back there to the back, 21. We're at 21. He lied. We're at 2,000. So will they go 21, Mike? 21. Will you go 22? 20. Yep. Go 22, 23. 23? It's a yes or no answer. Why is it? It doesn't take that long. $2,300. Will we go 24? Bryce, 24? 24? 24? $2,400. Will we go 25? $2,500, who are we talking? Who's he talking to back there? I think I know who he's talking to. Yeah. Hey, will you ask the guy on the phone if he'll go $3,000? This is Jack's goal. Jack wants $3,000 for this bow. We could just make this really quick so we can get on the raffle prizes. Ask the guy on the phone, will he go $3,000? What? Is that a yes or no? No. Damn it. All right, so where did we leave off? 22? Were you at 22? Will you go 22? You're at 22, 23. Will you go 23? 23, 24. See, we're going to get to 3,000 anyway. 24, 25. Will we go 25 in the back? He's literally on the phone talking to a guy. 25, 26. 26. Come on. 26. All right, well, we go 27. 27 in the back. 27. 27. We're up to 20. 28. Will we go 28? $2,800. Hey, we're at 20. $3,000. 31. 31. Come on, Cospade. $3,100. No. $3,100. I know Cospade. He's not going to lose. $3,100. $3,100. Will we go 32? No, come on, one more time. He's going to do it. I promise you. He's not even here. One more time. One more time. One more time. He ain't going to do it. $3,100. Will anybody go $3,200? $3,200. $3,200. $3,200 for the Wounded Warriors. You're going to save a life to a veteran who's given us the freedoms to be here tonight. Going once. You want a hug? Let's hug it out. No, you're done. Going twice. Sold. $3,100. You did it, Jack! Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Is it? Steve Cospade, who's actually bought the bow for your bow, bought the bow for Sean's bow. He couldn't be here tonight, but the guy is a huge supporter of our brands and is typically here every year. He's the one who's on the phone with Mike Wersick in the back and just bought Jack's bow for $3,100. So that's really cool. And I am sorry that I'm not a professional auctioneer, but I felt like I got some money out of that deal. I feel pretty good. Sold! That's right. Thank you. All right, can we give away some free stuff now? Where's the raffle tickets? All right, here we go. Where are we starting with, Mike? What do you want to start with? Give me something. Yep. The Nomad. Yep. Is this just a display, or they're taking this home with them, or is this, Mike? Is this going to ship direct? Is this just? That's it. So what's the size on that? Okay. Here we go. So this is a Mossy Oak deer hunting set from Nomad Outdoors. First ticket goes to, there's white and blue tickets. All right, so this is a blue ticket. Blue ticket 3675. Blue ticket 3675. If you've got the ticket, please come up, confirm with Bridget. 3675. 3675. There we go. Congratulations, we got a winner. We think we'll confirm it. We'll confirm it. What's next? How about the tow package? The tow package on, this is the B&H tow package. B&H, geez. B&W. We're not buying camera. Blue ticket 1138. I need my glasses. 1138. Blue ticket 1138. Just a second. 1138. We got it. Here we go. We verify that. Thank you so much for your support, sir. Who's next?
All right. Let's do this Yeti. Looks like a Tundra 6045. Tundra 45. Blue ticket 3600. 3600. 3600. We got a winner back here in the back right. Here you go. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate it. Ticket. Okay, so this is the chair with the recorder.